Only the Dead Have Seen the End of War, a collection of people kissing their loved ones goodbye before entering into service in World War II, 1939–1945. This is Dr. Eugene Lazowski, a Polish doctor who saved 8,000 Jewish people by creating a fake typhus epidemic in Stalowa Wola, a city in Poland that was occupied by the Nazis during World War II. It was discovered that a particular bacteria strain that when injected into a person would cause them to test positive for typhus without suffering from the ill effects of the disease. Lazowski began to inject this bacteria strain into non-Jews because he knew that the Nazis would immediately kill Jewish people infected with typhus. He then sent the blood samples to German labs. Once typhus was detected, the Nazis proceeded to quarantine the outbreak area. Lazowski kept track of how many typhus cases he was sending to the labs to make sure they actually correlated with how the disease typically progresses. The quarantine spared the lives of approximately 8,000 men, women and children from being deported to concentration camps. Lazowski kept his activities a secret, not even telling his wife. After the war, he moved to Chicago where he had to undergo more training to receive his medical license in the U.S. In 1981, he began working as a professor at the University of Illinois, eventually obtaining emeritus status. He passed away in 2006 at the age of 93. Sanju Bhagat was born in Nagpur, India, in 1963. He had a normal life until his late 20s when his abdomen began to protrude as if he was pregnant. It kept increasing until he couldn't carry out his daily activities. Things got out of hand in 1999 when his breathing almost stopped due to his extremely enlarged abdomen which didn't give his chest room to take in air. He was rushed to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctors believed he had a massive tumor growing inside of him and worked him up for surgery. To their utter amazement, when they opened him up, they saw a baby in his stomach. It appeared Sanju didn't have a tumor, he had his unborn brother growing inside of him for more than 35 years. In medical terms, this was a rare case of fetus in fetu. Basically, what happens is that one twin doesn't fully separate from the other during development, and ends up growing inside of the other twin's body. The twin that's growing inside is usually very small and undeveloped, and is called a parasitic twin.